This lunar eclipse is on March 25th, 2024 at 5 degrees of Libra. So if you have any planets or points from 0 to 8 degrees of Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, this eclipse will affect you more depending on the planet and the house that this eclipse is falling in. It will show you what's about to shift, what you need to let go so that you can make room for a new start in that area of life. So now let's get into what it means for each and every one of you. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This eclipse is happening in the area of your 7th house. So it's relationships, business partnerships, your friendships, other people. This is a lunar eclipse, so it is signaling giving something up to gain something, or something changing in that area, whether it be your clients, business partners, or romantic relationships. This eclipse will affect you even more if you are from 0 to 5 degrees Aries rising or moon sign, or you have any planets or points at 5 degrees of Libra or somewhere close to that. So this is affecting your relationships. Some of you may be letting go of outdated business partnerships, relationships, friendships. This might have already been going on. You might be meeting somebody from the past or meeting somebody you have a past life connection with. Some of you may be settling down, moving to the next chapter of your life, and this eclipse will play out that way. A lot of you, though, could be meeting new people around this time after you have already let go of a relationship, a friendship, or maybe business partners, clients of yours. But definitely there is something going on and changing in the lives of other people around you. Relationships. It could also be that the person that you're with, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, that something is changing in their life right now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The eclipse on March 25th is happening in your 6th house. It is happening at 5 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets or points at 5 degrees of Libra or even Aries, this will affect you more. The 6th house is the house of daily habits, work, health. So this is a lunar eclipse. So maybe you are letting something go in bad habits, changing your diet, your exercise program, maybe changing your job or the way you work with people, the way you do your daily habits. You're letting something go so you can change something in that area right now. So this is especially important if you want to change any bad habits, let go of any bad habits with the South Node. This can make it a little bit easier on you. And also, this is a great time to start thinking about how you want to improve your life, your work life, your health, your exercise programs, anything like that you want to change right now. This is a perfect time for that. So if anything comes up when it comes to work, health, or even how you get along with the people that you work with, this is a great time to set new goals and change the way you want your life to be, especially when it comes to your daily habits, Taurus. This is also a great time to let go of any competitors, any enemies, any people you have had problems with, or they might just actually leave you alone after this eclipse. So anybody you have a problem with at work, or anybody that just starts things with you. And it's also a great time to get rid of debt and set a new budget plan, Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This lunar eclipse is happening in your 5th house of children, creativity, romance, the higher mind. If you have any planets or points at 5 degrees of Libra or Aries, this will affect you more. So this is essentially a lunar eclipse that is asking you to let go, finish up projects, finish things up, or let go of something that isn't working so you can begin a new chapter in this area of your life. This eclipse can bring something on in the lives of your children. Maybe some of them are moving away, going away to school, starting a new chapter in their life, or something is changing in the lives of your children. Also in the lives of your romantic partners. You could also be finishing up a creative project, starting a new creative project. Something could be going on with your stocks, investment, bonds. This is also the house of the higher mind. So you're thinking, the way you see the world, the way you see parenting and relationships is changing, Gemini. You are kind of gearing your road in a different way when it comes to what kind of a parent you are, how you want to parent if you are a parent. Do you want to be a parent? So a lot of you might be asking yourselves these questions. Maybe for some of you, it could even mean pregnancy. Definitely, this could also signal a time when you meet someone, a romantic partner, or start a new romantic relationship. Maybe someone from your past comes back into your life, or someone you have a past connection with, as well as this could be ending relationships that no longer serve you, relationships that you are no longer aligned with, or you just feel like you want things a different way. You want to take relationships more seriously, and you want to get rid of anyone that isn't serious with you. So this is definitely changing the way you look at love, creativity, and parenting. This eclipse will change and kind of shift your mindset. Also, it could be that some of your romantic partners that you no longer align with will be walking away from your life so you can start new, more empowering relationships. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse is happening at 5 degrees of Libra. It is in your 4th house of home, family, your roots, vehicles, your mother, the relationship you have with your family members, your past. So this can definitely signal a time when there's new developments or something going on in the life of your mother. Maybe some of you are letting go of an old vehicle, an old place of living so that you can move on. Definitely for a lot of you, there could be a move this year. Or maybe even what's last year. If you have any planets or points at 5 degrees of Libra, this will affect you more. Or if you are a early degree Cancer rising from 0 to 7 degrees, this can affect you more, especially in the area of home and family. Or any planets or points from 0 to 5 degrees of Aries. This can also affect your work. Maybe some of you can be moving for a better work opportunity at this time. Letting go of old vehicles so you can get new ones. Maybe letting go of boats, conveniences. But a lot of you guys might be feeling like it's time to change up your home, change up your decor, change up your living situation. Some of you, if you are feeling stuck in your living situation, this eclipse can shake things up for sure. This lunar eclipse can also maybe signal a time where some of you are expecting a new member of the family. Maybe getting pregnant, getting married, so that you are moving someone into your home, you're moving into their home, you are joining your lives together, or, thinking about this. This is definitely a change in the way you are living, also on an emotional level, getting rid of any childhood trauma at this time. Things may come up when it comes to your family members that need to be dealt with, whether it's the relationship you guys have with each other or with the outside world, how you relate to your family members, how you relate to your home. A lot of Cancer risings will be moving this year, getting a new vehicle, welcoming a new pet, a new baby, some of you, or just tying the knot and moving in together. So this can be an exciting time, but with the South Node, it can come with having like feelings of letting go. So it's kind of like a give and take in the area of your 4th house, your emotions, your family. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse is happening in your 3rd house of self-effort, learning, siblings, your neighborhood. So this is a perfect time to let go of any hobbies that are no longer serving you. Maybe let go of classes that you no longer are interested in so that you can make room for new endeavors, new hobbies. A lot of you guys might be dealing with something with your siblings, or something new is going on in the lives of your siblings. Maybe some of them are moving away, starting a whole new chapter in their lives. right now, Leo. If you have any planets or points at 5 degrees of Libra, or you have any maybe planets or points at from 0 to 5 degrees of Aries, this can affect you even more, because this will be hitting right on the planet. So this is a south node eclipse. There's a feeling of letting something go so you can create something new or make room for something new, Leo. Whether it is taking a new course, moving to a new neighborhood, or a different kind of relationship with your siblings or those you live around. Maybe letting go of old, outdated equipment that you own, cameras, computers, so that you could get something new, or maybe some software updates. This can feel like you have a little bit less motivation to do things right now, because the 3rd house is the house of self-efforts. So this can be a rocky time, but at the same time, really exhilarating. You could take on a lot of new projects after this eclipse is over. Maybe some of you already have, so you are definitely figuring yourself out. The people in your neighborhood are changing, so some of your neighbors might be moving away or just changing. So you feel like the whole neighborhood feel is different, is something different, especially after this eclipse. It can feel a little bit rocky though with the South Node eclipse. There sometimes is a lot of letting go, so we can feel like we are losing something, but we're really just letting something go so a new chapter in our lives can begin, Leo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse with the South Node Ketu is happening in your 2nd house. If you have any planets or points from 0 to 5 degrees of Libra, this will affect you that much more. This is your 2nd house of your face, your speech, what you take in, how you speak to people, your finances, your self-worth. It also rules your teeth, and it rules your family and the relationship you have with your family. So this can definitely shake up relationships with your family members, shake up your finances, your possessions, because something might be coming to an end in this area so that you can start a new chapter here. Maybe some of you are starting a new business, a new money-making venture. Some of you might be having issues with your teeth, so you could be taking care of that. Foods that you take in. So a lot of you might be changing your daily habit routines when it comes to nutrition, especially nutrition, and your self-worth, how you feel about yourself. Remember, your self-worth always ties in to the money you make. Isn't that something? So how you feel about yourself will reflect the money you make. So maybe some of you are coming to realizations that, you are worth more and you no longer want to be with a certain kind of company. You want to go off on your own, or you want to find a better job. So if you are let go from a job or you lose a source of income, just know that something new is coming into your life as well. For those of you that are married, this could be a time when your spouse's income is maybe changing. The money that they make or investments are changing right now. So this can also signify, this is 8th from the 7th house. This can also signify for some of you a breakup of a relationship, or maybe dealing with your family members in a different way. Maybe some of you are changing the relationships you have with your family or moving away from your family. The 2nd and 8th house deals with self-worth and resources, but it does deal with family members and relationships as well. So if relationships change during this time, just know that this is, so that you can begin a new chapter. So this can feel a little bit rocky right now, especially when it comes to your self-esteem, your finances, your possessions. Some of you might be getting rid of your possessions so that you could start a new life or move in with somebody. Start a new living situation, a new job. So you might be getting new stuff and getting rid of stuff at the same time right now, Virgo. So this is definitely, you're going to definitely feel this eclipse, especially if you have planets or points close to 5 degrees of Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse is happening in your first house. If you have any planets or points at 0 to 7 degrees of Libra or Aries, this will affect you more. So those early degree born Libras, or also if your ascendant is from 0 to 7 degrees, this eclipse will really affect you. So this is a change in your whole life, Libra. So your relationships are changing. You are changing. You might be letting go of your old life and starting something new. It might seem really confusing because this eclipse is with Ketu. It is like you are kind of lost. You don't know where to go. And other people right now are kind of showing you the way. So a lot of you might be starting new relationships. Maybe a lot of you let go of relationships, or people let go of you, clients, business partners, work opportunities. And now you are starting a whole new 18-year cycle. So you can look back 18 and a half years and see if you met new people around that time, what you started. Maybe you guys are also reinventing your look, your wardrobe, your hair. A lot of you guys are reinventing yourselves, but you might feel really confused with the South Node. It's sometimes like we're lost and we're in our head a lot and we do not know where we're going, and other people are showing us the way. We're kind of just following along with new relationships, new business partners, or maybe something exciting is happening or something new in the life of your spouse, your partner, or they let go of you. Maybe they're going through other changes. This could also signify a time when you could meet someone from your past. Someone from your past could come back into your life, Libra. But it is definitely a time where your whole life is shifting. It's been shifting now with these eclipses, and you guys are kind of on the way to a new 18-year cycle. So the North Node is in your 7th house. So this is really, a lot of you are falling in love, getting married, or taking relationships to the next level, or you are getting rid of people that no longer align with the way you want to live your life, Libra. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse on March 25th is happening at 5 degrees of Libra in your 12th house of your subconscious mind. So this is definitely going to be a time where you might be feeling like you don't want to go out, you don't want to hang out with people, or just things come to you in your dreams. Also, if you've had any enemies or people gossiping about you, this may be a time where they finally just let it go and leave you alone. Unexpected bills can come up for some of you. The 12th house is the house of losses. So sometimes we have to lose things in order to gain a new perspective, whether that be, money or some possessions, the way you are living your life as well. This is opposing your 6th house, Scorpio. So any bad habits that you have now, this is a perfect time to let them go. Let all of it go. Any trauma you've been holding on to that has been standing in the way of achieving your goals and your dreams. This is a time to let all of that go. So this may be a more confusing time for some of you. Some of you might not know which way to go, which direction to choose next, because if you are letting things hold you back, this eclipse will just, make way. It will make a way for you guys to go in a new direction. So a lot of you guys might have visions and creativity come to you in the form of dreams. So if you've been holding on to any secrets, this is a time where some of them might be revealed. They might be revealed. Or if people have been keeping secrets from you, that may also be revealed to you at this time. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The lunar eclipse on March 25th is happening in your 11th house. If you have planets or points from 0 to 5 degrees of Libra, this will affect you even more, depending on the planet, because the South Node will be conjoining. So the 11th house is your hopes and dreams, your older siblings, or any groups that you belong to. Social media, things are changing in that area. You guys might be letting go of social media accounts, groups and friendships that are no longer aligned with the way you want to live. you might be finding your crowd. After this, you might be more aligned with different people. So finding new groups and friendships. A lot of you guys maybe who are into charity might be changing the charities you want to belong to. This is a time where maybe if you were working on a project, whether it be a creative one or one which involves social media, anything like that, it might be coming to an end. You might finally be putting it out there for people to see. The 11th house is the love that we receive from others. And this is a time where you guys might want to retreat a little bit and find a different crowd of people. Also, new people might be introduced to you. Maybe connections even that you had from a previous life that will help you achieve your hopes and dreams. So a lot of your friendships, your relationships will be changing. Those of you who have older siblings, maybe there's something going on in the lives of your older siblings, or the relationship that you have with them is changing at the moment. So your social media will definitely go through a change right now. You will probably let go of social media platforms that no longer serve you, or that you just feel like they are no longer aligned with you. Also, friends may leave, so new ones can come into your life. Right now, this is a time where you are also changing the way you look at the world, especially when it comes to social media. And the world will start to look at you in a different way. So if you lose any friendships or followers, know that it's just because there's a new chapter in your life about to happen, especially if you have any planets or points close to 5 degrees of Libra in your 11th house. You are going through a social change right now, Sagittarius. So your groups, friendships will change. Maybe also the people that follow you on social media will change. Maybe you're going to go in a different direction on your social media. Post different things, post more frequently, post less frequently. But definitely your vision for the future and your hopes and dreams will also be shifting right now, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse on March 25th is happening at 5 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets or points from 0 to 5 degrees of Libra, Aries, Cancer, or Capricorn, if you are an early degree Capricorn rising, this affects you even more. This is your 10th house of public image, reputation, your career, your purpose, how you look to the outside world. And that is the change happening right now, Capricorn. So you are shifting in your career, your public image, and how you relate to your career as well. So if something ends right now or seems chaotic, just know that this is the beginning of a whole new chapter. So for some of you, these career changes have already started taking place, and some of you, they're just going to right now. With the South Node eclipse, this could be you letting go of a job that you no longer want to be a part of, or you getting let go of a job. Remember, whichever way it happens, it's because something new is about to begin. So a lot of times things happen by force, or things we don't envision, we don't want, especially around eclipse time. Things can seem chaotic and they're happening to us, not that we are choosing them. But this is definitely going to change your perspective when it comes to career. Do you want to start your own business? Do you want to work somewhere else? Do you need to work somewhere else? Do you need to move for your job? How does your public image affect you? What are you putting out there into society, whether it be through social media, through the way you communicate with people? So all that is taking a shift right now. It is changing, especially if you have planets close to 5 degrees of Libra. This is a big shift for you when it comes to career and public image, but it is also opposing your 4th house. So things in home with family might be changing as well. Or maybe a change in the family is affecting your work, or a change at work will affect your family. This could be happening right now, but this eclipse is about letting go of one chapter, closing the door on something so something new can come in, Capricorn. So this is an exciting time, but it might feel a little bit overwhelming, or like you are at a crossroads, or you don't know exactly which direction to take. But by this time next year, your career and public image will look completely different, Capricorn. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse on March 25th is happening in your 9th house. This is happening at 5 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets or points from 0 to 7 degrees of Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, this will affect you even more. So your 9th house is the higher mind, education. It rules your father. It rules foreign lands, trips, and the law, any legal cases. So if you're involved in any legal cases, this can be a time where it finally comes to an end. Or maybe an educational program, or if you're in university, you're graduating or you are closing that chapter. You're deciding to study something different. Something could be going on in the life of your father right now. Or maybe you're planning a trip abroad or coming back from a trip abroad, some of you. So definitely your beliefs may also change with this. With the South Node, you might be letting go of limiting beliefs or beliefs, whether it be religious or political, passed down from your family with the South Node. Things that you were taught as a child that you no longer want to identify with or believe. So you might be letting go of teachers, spiritual teachers, so you can find different areas of study that you want to pursue, or studying with different mentors and teachers. So a lot of you guys are definitely shifting not only your mindset, but also the people you like to communicate with. So this is opposing your 3rd house. So sometimes this will change your hobbies or where you want to live in the world. So you're going to look at life a little bit different after this eclipse, especially if you have planets or points near 5 degrees of Libra. It could change your relationship with your father as well. Maybe you'll become closer or more distant. Maybe your father is going through something right now, or he's moving. Some of you, these changes may come because of a legal decision or because of schooling or passport issues, immigration issues. So things like that may be coming to the forefront right now, especially during this eclipse, Aquarius. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This lunar eclipse on March 25th is happening in your 8th house of finances, other people's money, transformations, sudden happenings. If you have any planets or points from 5 degrees or maybe 0 to 7 degrees of Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, this will affect you even more, especially any planets at close to 5 degrees of Libra in your 8th house, Pisces. So this is affecting your finances, especially when it comes to other people, the give and take we have with other people. So this can be transformative when it comes to your partner's finances. How you and your partner view your finances together. Discussions may be had, or maybe there's a loss of a source of income. So something new can come in. This can be a time where maybe your partner loses a source of income or starts a new source of income at this time, or maybe receives an inheritance even. So this is definitely a time where you might be studying the occult as well. Unexpected bills can come for some of you at this time because this is also the house of taxes. So maybe something dealing with taxes, inheritances, insurance policies. You guys might be dealing with things like that. But you are also just letting go of the way you maybe were thinking about shared resources between you and your spouse, between you and your partner. How you share resources, how is it fair, how is it not fair? So topics like this may come up around the eclipse. It's important not to make any huge decisions around the eclipse. Just kind of let it happen, let the information come to you, and then decide how to go about anything that comes out of this. So the 8th house is also the house of our secrets. So maybe secrets may come out, or maybe some secrets might be revealed to us at this time from those that are closest to us. So this is definitely, it can be an emotional time, a time where sometimes we let go of things or possessions so that we can start a new life, start a new chapter, especially when it's a lunar eclipse. It can be a lot of emotions involved and definitely a more emotional time for everybody. So I would just advise not to make any rash decisions around the eclipse time. Things will just reveal themselves to you. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more.